So at the time of recording this, the last Call of Duty video that I made was for the Cooper Carbine. It was the class setup, and in that video I said the Cooper Carbine was probably one of the best guns in the game. It was the 4th best gun in the game in my opinion, behind the MP40, which is undoubtedly the best, the damage round STG build for pubs, and then the Thompson, which in my opinion is the most fun gun in the game to use, and then the Cooper Carbine. So let's talk about the opposite end of the spectrum today for the Volkssturmgewehr. I'm not going to spoil anything right now because we'll get into the nitty-gritty in a second and talk about the gun's statistics and some of the quirks with the gun that I just don't really like. But before we do that, I want to thank you guys for the support here on the channel, whether you've been here since the beginning or if you are new. If you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button for me. It helps out way more than you can fathom. It's free to do so, and we are trying to work towards a short-term goal of 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year on our path to joining Obey Alliance as a content creator, or at least trying to join as a content creator. So anything you guys can do to help me would be much appreciated. Likes, comments, anything to help feed the algorithm, get more eyes on what we're doing here, which is a lot because we upload every day to this channel, and it would mean a lot to me if you guys could help me out with that. It would be much appreciated. I would be eternally grateful. I might even cry at some point. But without wasting any more time, let's talk about the attachments for the Volkssturmgewehr. So the purpose of these videos is I'm supposed to be like a salesman. I'm trying to sell you the idea that you should want to use whatever I'm trying to show you. You should want to use the Volkssturmgewehr, but if you know me personally, I'm also brutally honest. I can't really think of many ideas or many ways to convince someone that they should use this gun. Personally, I don't think the Volkssturmgewehr is that fun to use. I don't think it's that good of a gun. If you want to use the Volk for whatever reason, this is the best version of the gun. These attachments are the best attachments to make the gun the best that it could possibly be. So with that said, let's talk about the attachments starting from left to right as always. So starting with the muzzle, I'm going to recommend the G28 compensator. It's giving us +1 to recoil control, which if we hit the statistic, that is going to be a green light for both of our recoil controls, but especially it's going to be the best one for our vertical recoil, which is the biggest problem in terms of recoil, at least for the Volk. The other attachment I see a lot of people recommending is the F8 stabilizer because of the effective damage range. Honestly, I don't think that's that big of a deal because if you can't even hit the target you're shooting at, that damage range just doesn't matter. So let us use the G28 compensator just to get that recoil down. Coming down to the underbarrel, the Carver foregrip. Probably one of the only foregrips I ever recommend for anything. It's the same story. We're just using this to get the recoil control down. It's also giving us some hipfire accuracy and we're losing some ADS speed, but honestly, we just need that recoil control. Going up to the barrel, let's use the Krausnik 428mm 05V barrel. This is the only barrel that gives us anything in terms of accuracy, vertical or horizontal. So this is what we're going to be using. It also gives us some damage range, it gives us less idle sway, and we lose sprint to fire speed and hip fire accuracy, but that's not that big of a deal. For the magazine, we're using the 30 Russian short 45 round drum mag. This is basically just the damage mag. It's giving us +2 to bullet velocity and range, +1 to damage, +1 to bullet pen, and we're getting more ammo. We're losing some recoil, ADS, movement speed, and fire rate, but don't worry, we're going to try to balance that out. You kind of need this magazine to compete. This gun without the magazine just is not fun to use. Even with the magazine, it's still not fun to use, but it makes it at least tolerable. Ammo type lengthen, +3 to bullet velocity, it's more hit scan bullets hit target quicker, best ammo type, only ammo type you should be using. Optic, personal preference, I use the slate reflector for pretty much everything AR related. I think this is the best optic in the game for ARs, but it's personal preference, up to you. Now, down to the rear grip. This is actually the first time I've ever had like kind of a conundrum with the grips. I was trying to decide between the polymer grip, the pine tar grip, or the stippled grip. Basically, it came down to what I valued more, and the polymer grip just had like the best balance of everything that I need. Because each of these grips excels in one way or another, but I think the polymer grip is just the best all-around grip for the way I was building this AR, which is trying to get the recoil down as much as possible. So use the polymer grip if you want to take my advice. Coming back to the stock, let's use the SA converted stock. It's giving us sprint to fire speed, movement speed, and we're losing 1 initial accuracy and recoil, which is your centering accuracy. I'm recommending this because you don't really want to use this gun like an AR. You kind of want to use it like a hybrid SMG because it does not do well as like a typical AR. You're not going to be winning a lot of long-range gunfights with this gun, but if you want to use this like an actual AR, you can use the Krausnik S12 VPS stock. This is giving us all the recoil accuracy, flinch resistance, recoil recovery. If you're really worried about the accuracy and the recoil stuff, use this stock, but I'm going to recommend this one and run around like a hybrid SMG type weapon. Proficiency, sleight of hand, because you're using a drum mag, you're going to want to reload this as soon as possible, get back into the action. And for the kit, as always, I use on hand because I throw nades and I like to use my gun as soon as possible after throwing the nades. And per usual, here is one final look at all the attachments in their glory. Take a screenshot, share the video with a friend. Let's hop into the game and see this gun in action. And for those of you that care about the rest of the class per usual, rat pistol, survival training, forward intel, double time, frag grenade, stun grenade. And like I said, I know these videos are generally supposed to be like, I'm a salesman, I'm selling you why you should use this gun. I just can't in good faith sit here and lie about this gun. Can you do well with the gun? Absolutely. The gun is not bad, but at the same time, the gun isn't necessarily good. Because even with the damage mag, the damage goes from 28 to 39, I think, which sounds good in theory, but when you take into account the rest of the gun's attributes, the rest of the gun's statistics, it's a mediocre to an average gun at best. Because, like, the STG does 41 damage per bullet with a lower fire rate, but its damage range is insanely high. Its mobility is not that bad. The MP40 does 34 damage with 42 vital damage, I think. I'm trying to remember these numbers off the top of my head. Basically, 3 to 4 bullet any distance. So basically, just like this gun, I'm getting spawn killed. I don't like this map. We're leaving. We're gonna try again. It's mediocre to average at best. That's basically all I can really say, but with these attachments, you'll at least have a fighting chance if you want to use this gun in public matches. My best bet is honestly just to be super mobile around the map and aim for heads. That is like the only way I think we're going to be able to make this gun work, and I don't know where the enemy team is at. Like, that's a double kill I feel like I should get, bro. I'm not going to even lie. You an enemy? No, you're my teammate. I am really trying to figure out where the hell the enemies are at. I feel like I have to change my playstyle so much to use this gun, dog. Somehow I just did that. Please stop. No, I got stuck on a fucking piece of rebar. I hate this game. I can never run away because I suck. I'm bad at video games and I can never run away. I don't feel fluid using this gun, bro. I feel super clunky. I feel like I can't get a multi-kill if I wanted to. Like, it's pretty mediocre in every stat category. It does decent damage, but, like, you can't do damage at range, so what's the point? It's not good as an SMG because most of the SMGs have a higher time to kill. Higher, faster time to kill. They kill quicker is what I'm trying to say. I wish this gun was better. I really do. I understand that not every gun could be the best gun in the game, and that's just kind of the category this gun falls into. Like, this gun can be serviceable, but that's about as good as it's gonna get. It's not gonna be ever, like, a top-tier weapon.
Enemy has the hard point. We lost the hard point. Double kill. Recon mission ready.
I feel like there's something I'm not seeing about where the enemy team actually is at. That dog just gave up on life. Hey teammates, I know we're trying to hide from the enemy, but please don't hide in the same corner as me. Guys are just pre-firing angles because I'm one shot by just spawning into the map. The other team is just always fully streaked out. Bro, how do I not get that third kill? Bro, where are my bullets going? Holy shit! Like, I'm doing my best, I really am. I'm gonna be a team player, honestly. I don't know if you're keeping track, but the enemy team kinda left in like a 10v10 lobby, or an 8v8 lobby rather. So this game got super quiet. Like, I dropped 77 in a lobby where half of the other team left, so... Alright, well, we got 12v12 bow cage. There's two ways this is gonna go. My team is either going to get spawn trapped, or the other team is going to get spawn trapped. There is no in between, unfortunately. This map just kinda gets a little stupid after 6v6. And right now, the enemy team is the team on the spawn trap side. The fact that I almost lost that gunfight is reason enough that you should never use this gun. That guy shit on me, what? Oh, high alert. Yeah, your dick is fucking minuscule, brother. If you use like high alert or like riot shields or gammon bombs excessively, thermites especially, you just have a small dick. There's no other way to real say it.
Recon mission ready. Find a boat. Light bomber assist coming in. Recon mission ready. Find a
I'm really trying not to like overstay my welcome in their spawn because I know it's gonna get real bad. Like my teammate right there, if he doesn't die, is gonna flip spawns probably.
hard point activated.
That third guy just power peeked and fried me. Like there's nothing we can do about that, boys. The Volk just, it doesn't kill like that, sadly. I wish it did, I really do. And like I said would happen is happening. The other team is currently spawn trapped, and there is nothing that any of us can do about it. Not even, like, if I wanted to help them.
Point is ours.
And as per usual, the last, like, 4 videos I've made, we get an enemy team that just does not play the objective because they are getting decimated the entire lobby. I had 51 kills for a bow cage match where the enemy team literally didn't push the objective. It was like a 6-minute hardpoint. I feel like that's pretty good. However, I hope that is enough to prove to you guys that the Volkssturmgewehr might be worth using if you so choose to do it, and these attachments are the best attachments for it. I top fragged in both matches I played with it. I probably would have done better had I used a different gun. That's just kind of the way of the road. Like I said, I don't think this gun's very good. I say it's average at best. It's not really that good as an aggressive SMG hybrid. It's not good at all as an AR, so take that how you will. Use this information however you want to. This is the best class you can use for the gun. If you have to use it, this is what you should use, but I would literally just not recommend using it. So I hope you guys have a good day. I hope this class setup does help you if it needs to help you, and then I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.